Hey y'all, how y'all doing? Hey,
Hey.
hey, for everybody who was here earlier, Jay Rucker,
Hey, J. Rucka.
Q,
Hey,
Robin.
Q.
Thank y'all for being on time. We
Hey,
appreciate
Robin.
it. How you doing today, Mace? I see you got the super woman outfit on.
Yes, because we need to save the day with all this mess that's going on. I'm doing okay, okay, okay. How's the beard?
It's going, it's going.
How's the beard?
It's doing what it's doing.
We gotta ask about you and the beard. It's
It
two separate entities.
hasn't gotten on my nerves yet, so
All
I'm
right.
gonna hold on to it for a little while.
Okay.
So we just gonna get into the mess. We want to first send off our condolences because here at Let's Get Into It, we really care about, you know, our influencers. I want to give my condolences to Kevin Samuels and his family.
Yes.
I got the best picture that I could of him. Um, I think you like this picture. It's given, isn't it? It's given.
That picture is. It shows like it just captures his essence.
It does because it's been a lot of alleged stuff that's come out in his passing. He passed last week at the age of
Hmm.
57. It's a lot of rumors circulating around it. Some people are saying that it was cocaine and fentanyl, and
Oh,
some people
wow.
are saying that he passed on top of the woman.
Oh,
Woman,
this Hawaiian. They said she's a Hawaiian thickums.
that's the thing. It's just so many rumors. She
Well,
sounds.
I did hear the 911 call.
Yeah, we're gonna get into the 911 call, but her name is Hortensia Alcantara, and that
Mm,
sounds Spanish to me.
mm.
That doesn't sound Hawaiian. So, and then
It could be the Terra, the Alteras. A lot of it could be.
Alcantara.
Oh, Alcantara. Do you put the "cun" on there? No,
Alcantara.
that could be Puerto Rican.
It could be Puerto Rican or it could be something else, but people are saying that she has some type of medical background because of the 911 call. You can hear her using terminology and things
Yeah,
like
she
that.
did go in a lot of the medical terminology, but there was rumors circulating that she was a nurse.
It's rumors circulating that she's a nurse. It's also rumors circulating that she's transgender.
What?
And her real name is Omar. That's what I heard.
What? Allegedly, allegedly, allegedly.
Alleged. Let me put up the alleged
Yeah,
banner.
so everything say here is allegedly. It's for entertainment purposes only.
But I'm waiting on this other information to be confirmed because it's a lot of mystery circulating his death.
I thought it was the Red Bulls because I was like, I really never watched his content. I just watched little clips here and there. He never really interested me. But, due to his passing, I started to watch a couple of his videos and I saw that he wanted a Red Bull endorsement.
Mm-hmm.
And I think maybe in death, he could probably get one.
No, he can't get no endorsement in death. You can't take it with you when you go.
Well, you know what I'm saying? Maybe because Red Bull could have gave him wings and gave him the stairway to heaven.
They said, or wherever he went. We don't know where he went.
Well,
But we they said Omar. They said it's Omar, and they've been living together for a while, and it's a secret bisexual lifestyle. That's
what?
that's a rumor. Like it's a lot of rumors going out.
Well, because
Right
I
now.
saw pictures of this young lady, and she's very beautiful.
A lot of them can pass.
No, yeah, because she's definitely a day walker.
Yeah, she's a day walker. So her name was released to the public, and after the video came out, I just wanna gotta have this final picture to have in y'all minds of his essence before I go on to the
But he
number.
looks like he's just about to throw.
He's about to throw something at you,
He's gonna
like a
throw
phone.
shade. He's gonna throw something, an insult. But something is being thrown, hunty.
He finna throw it. So that picture tells me everything that I need to know. But we're gonna play the 911 call. A lot of people thought it was fake, but I'm gonna need y'all to keep in mind this is Atlanta, and the 911 operators here probably make 10 or I want to say less than $10 an hour. So you're not gonna get the best customer service.
Oh wow, this is very scary.
And I've called 911 myself in Atlanta before, like when I was written there a little while ago, and it took them an hour to get to where I was.
Oh my God, that's terrifying.
The receptionist, I mean, not the 911 operator was ghetto. She didn't know where she
Hey,
couldn't.
Cleopatra.
I'm sorry, who? Cleopatra. So I could attest to how the 911 operators in Atlanta are.
That's scary.
Yeah, it's very ghetto. So here is the 911 call. Hold on, let me put the sound on.
Oh my God.
Hold on, y'all.
Is the house or apartment? Oh my God, I fucking know. You don't know if it's a house or apartment? Oh, it's an apartment. Okay, what's the apartment number? I know. I just need to give him CPR. Just please, just ask for You need an ambulance? Yes. Okay.
Ambulance?
Hold on, ma'am. I have to connect you with the ambulance. It's Kevin fucking Samuel. I understand, but I have to connect you with the ambulance. Are you okay?
EMS, what's the address of your emergency? Is he awake?
No, he has an irregular rhythm. I can feel it. He's breathing in and out, but he has an irregular rhythm. It's probably his heart. So I need you to get here with the fucking stop him. Come on, Kevin, you got it. Come on, just try to breathe. Come on, you got it. Come on, think about your daughter. Let's go.
1, 2, 3, 4. 1,
Come
2,
from
3,
just
4.
call the front desk to get an AED. He's not gonna make it.
1, 2, 3, 4. 1. But man, I don't want you to disconnect because something can happen while you disconnect now.
Jen, but I'm saying I need an AED. If they have one downstairs, I need to get them up here now.
Are you able to get the neighbor, ma'am?
Hang up with you, or you call them and the front desk give me a fucking AED right here now. He's turning blue. I cannot wait any longer.
So that was the 911 call.
Wow.
In that call, hold on, Cleopatra said, Shady, we got to meet up for drinks. I'm in Decatur. Yes, I'm actually going to be in Decatur. I'm going to Ponce City Market this weekend. So I'm going to be around that area this weekend. So in this call, you can hear the 911 operator. She's desensitized, number one. You can tell she probably don't get paid a lot.
Mm-hmm.
She don't really care that the girl is frantic. She was like, hold on, man, let me give you a transfer, like you in a call center. It's different when you're a 911 operator. You know, you have to be responsive, you have to be accurate, and you have to be empathetic. You got to know the right things. You're dealing with all types of situations. But I know for a fact that they're not getting paid a lot of money to be 911.
Yeah, but you know what? Do not take the job. That's a serious job. And for you to be so lackluster with a 911, because that's really scary. Like
if somebody was dying and you on the phone like with an attitude, like, what you want, ma'am?
Did you think she should have said it was Kevin Samuels?
Yeah, she said.
But you think she should have said that? Because you know, a lot of women, especially Black women, if they were on the other line of that 911, even if they started off with urgency, as soon as they had to mention, well, it's Kevin freaking Samuels, they'd be like, oh, wait, hold on.
I feel like she mentioned that because this is actually what she looks like right here, you guys.
She's a pretty woman.
They're just alleging about the original sex about her, but I don't think she would have listened. I don't think she was listening all the way to the lady. She wasn't there. She had like she didn't want to be there at work.
Right, like you said, desensitized and low paid. On top of hearing this every day, repeatedly,
and she didn't care that somebody was dying. It didn't matter that it was Kevin Samuels. But a lot of times, people in the hospital will use a celebrity name so they can get better treatment. Because you know sometimes we as people of color don't get the best treatment when we go to the hospital or when we go to the emergency room. You know, sometimes the doctors don't take our pain seriously. Sometimes
I know. Lord, I know.
Yeah, because I think we've all kind of faced that in our lives. And I think you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
doctors will dismiss you. Oh, it's something, different.
Mhm.
They'll just easily dismiss what you're talking about because they feel like you're complaining or any type of pain that you're alleging. They feel like, oh, you're making it up.
Right, and a lot of times they Medicaid gouge too.
Yeah, I know that for a fact.
Because they will send you all around the world when you're supposed to be at one place just to gouge.
And have you on medication that you really don't need to be on, just so they can build the insurance. So I've been through that as well. So some people are alleging, this is also alleged, because Kevin Samuels' money is missing. So they're saying that his account only had $1,000 in his account.
So they trying to say the Hawaiian rolled and rolled off with his money?
Hawaiian, Mexican, tortilla. We don't know. They said that.
And wasn't it on Cinco de Mayo? Was
it? It probably was. I can't remember what. I think it was the day after we did. Let's get into it. I think it was Thursday, if I'm not mistaken. So they're alleging that she may have taken his money, or he was allegedly killed for money, because his money is missing. We don't know if he have it hidden in accounts.
Yeah, because they were saying it was $1,000 left to his name or something.
She shouldn't be. Q says she shouldn't be on the phone, either her while dispatching the ambulance to be routed. I think what you're saying is, why you got to transfer her to the ambulance? Why can't you just call the ambulance and have them come over there? I don't know. I don't know if that's the policy.
I think so, because I had to call the ambulance here a couple of times, and they do reroute you. You call 911, they was like, "Okay, we're rerouting. What's going on?" They ask what's going on, such and such, and they be like, "Hold on, we're connecting you with such and such." And I'm like, "What?" And I didn't know, because before they didn't used to do that. Before it was just straight up 911 help.
Yeah.
You understand? And then they were coming. Now it's please hold. What's going on? We're going to connect
you
right
center. It's like you transfer them. If I call for emergency, I don't need you to transfer me to another department. Just go ahead and if I need an ambulance, go ahead and send the ambulance over. So maybe it's because they're not paying these people and they're not as trained. So you got to be transferred to the actual paramedic. I don't know exactly.
I don't know. I think it's a lot of time and I don't know if it changed during COVID. Because there was a lot going on. They needed a call center, like where people could work from home and be 911 dispatchers, from home, and like, hello, hi, what's going on? Let me direct you where you live at. Actually, because I guess probably they direct you to the facility in your area, because they be like, what's the address? What's going on? Please hold. And I was like, what?
But they should be back at home by now. I mean, they were probably doing that during the pandemic, but Atlanta is open. We've been open, so they should be at home by now. So that's not really an excuse.
Yeah, they probably changed them policies, because they do it here in New York too.
I didn't hear anything about the 911 operator.
This picture is really sending me.
I had to leave y'all with his last moments of grace. So we gonna say rest in peace. He. A lot of people, when he passed, a lot of people didn't feel bad. A lot of people was clowning, and some people was like, it's disrespectful, and I get that.
Oh my God. Did you hear Mr. T.I. chime in?
T.I. trying to defend him, but T.I. is washed up to me.
Yeah, if he doesn't go sit down.
T.I. is very washed up, and he always want to throw himself in the mix. Like, he was just in the news not too long ago for yelling at another comedian.
Yeah, stage. Just stop.
He's always doing
somewhere and sit down.
He's always doing something to be relevant or be controversial. He wants to be Kevin Samuels.
But I wouldn't even be surprised if he pops up with a channel and talks the same rhetoric that he does.
He probably does, because he was defending him to the T. He was like, y'all bitter if y'all talking about Kevin. And y'all bullying Kevin. How you gonna bully a dead person? He is dead.
And if anyone who allegedly goes to check their daughter's hymen,
I wonder, was he physically looking himself, or was he going with them to the doctor?
I don't know if he was hanging outside the doctor door behind the curtain. Who knows? But even for you to say that publicly,
Martell was behind who? Miss Kevin? Who was he behind? Was it T.I. he was behind? But let me know. But yeah, T.I. washed up and irrelevant. I don't see Miss Kevin. I mean, I don't see Martell next to Miss Kevin, but some new information. So
see, you can't even say rest in peace. You gotta say that's gone now.
Yeah, gone.
Gone now.
We don't know if you're gonna be in peace or not because you know the life you live. So I wish you, you know, nothing but the best. And we're gonna move on to the next.
Peace.
He was really problematic. He said a lot of rude things. It's only fitting that he ended.
At the end of the day, I don't even blame him. I blame the women who subjected themselves to this.
And y'all continuously went on his page.
Yeah, it just kept going on. Like, really, you're just a glutton for punishment.
So we also got, this is a serious topic.
Miss Juicy, baby.
We got to talk about Miss Juicy. Some of y'all may or may not know, but Miss Juicy has suffered a stroke at the end of April. She was in ICU for a while.
Yeah.
I want to say 2 weeks. And some people was thinking that she wasn't going to make it. Like, it was like that. It was that serious.
Yeah.
She's just as of today, the latest story I found is that she's been released out of ICU. She's in a different part of the hospital. She is talking.
Oh, that is so good. I'm so happy to hear that.
She's still the queen of Atlanta. So
that's right.
Miss Juicy is
queen of Atlanta, baby.
So she's one of my favorites. She's really messy, shady. She brought that show alive for me.
Right.
It was funny. The pettiness between her and Minnie.
Her and Miss Minnie. God rest Miss Minnie. So her and Miss Minnie. But my ultimate favorite is Miss Minnie Mama with the hot wings. And then
that scene will
where Miss Minnie Mama came and because that's something that I would do. Mess with my daughter. Mess with my daughter.
I would dump a plate of wings. She wasted.
That's something I would do. Them wings look good, but how they was just I was like, oh, how she wasting wings like that? But
out of respect for Miss Juicy, I'm not gonna post that clip right now. But
and then the ultimate funny one was when she had her little bobbleheads, and when you see them there, it's like Miss Juicy, baby. And Minnie put the hot wing on top of the head. I fell out.
Yeah. It was that back and forth between her and Minnie that kept the show interesting. It was funny. That show was funny, especially like when it first came on. That show was hilarious. And I always love Miss Juicy. She used to be on the radio here on Ricky Smiley's show in the morning.
Yeah.
But she left the Ricky Smiley show. She was still on Little Women Atlanta, but I think they just canceled Little Women Atlanta.
Oh no.
Yeah, I think they did cancel it, and this is going to be the last season just aired, if I'm not correct.
Yeah. Because it was kind of dry, without Minnie, it was sad.
When Minnie passed, the whole aura of the show changed, and
it's just not the same anymore.
It wasn't the same without Minnie. So her sister started a GoFundMe. Her name is Tanya. She started a GoFundMe. This is a legit GoFundMe for Miss Juicy to help her with her bills and whatever she got to take care of. So if you want to donate to Miss Juicy, GoFundMe. She does have a legitimate GoFundMe started by her sister that was created. So she's still in the hospital as of right now. So we're sending, our thoughts and prayers out to Miss Juicy.
Right, and speedy recovery to the queen of Atlanta, baby.
Yeah, I hope she gets well soon because she's one of my favorites. And speaking of other news, this just broke out today. The Senate has basically failed to uphold the Roe versus Wade situation. Let me get back to my IG. And basically, I'm trying to figure out, is it going to be up to the states to decide if women have the right to have an abortion, or is it going to be you just can't get one anywhere? But I think it's going to be up to the states.
I think it's up to the states, but it's heading that way where you're not going to be able to decide, period. And I said this about right before the pandemic came on. Like, people have to pay attention to what's going on.
Mm.
Like, they didn't want that when they were sending out papers for people to get pregnant and all this stuff, and for fertility, free for fertility. It's something. I was like, it's something going on. It's just something. It's just really something going on. This is a whole agenda, I think. Like, they want to push us back. I'm telling you, Handmaid's Tale.
What I don't like is a few people in power dictating what we can do, what we can't do with our bodies. And as a woman, I would feel completely, I don't know, hopeless if that was the law and I couldn't, if you were raped and you couldn't get an abortion if you wanted to get one.
Well, history always repeats itself. That's why we pay attention to history.
Yeah. But a lot of those senators were appointed by Trump, the ones that,
And I don't even know how Trump is trying to stop women from getting abortions. He should be the one, because I know he done had a lot of holes on the side terminate pregnancies.
He's not doing it. He's doing it
because but I'm saying by way of him putting these people in positions.
His base.
Yeah, I said, but he put those people, a lot of the people that's in those positions now were put there by him.
Let's listen to what Kamala has to say about the situation.
Oh, God, he finally came out.
I just presided over the Women's Health Protective Act vote, and sadly, the Senate failed to stand in defense of a woman's right to make decisions about her own body. And let's be clear, the majority of the American people believe in defending a woman's right, her choice to decide what happens to her own body. And this vote clearly suggests that the Senate is not where the majority of Americans are on this issue. It also makes clear that a priority for all who care about this issue, a priority should be to elect pro-choice leaders at the local, the state, and the federal level. Because what we are seeing around this country are extremist Republican leaders who are seeking to criminalize and punish women for making decisions about their own body.
Oh, she gets a slow clap for that one. You're mute.
I'm sorry. This is the first time I've seen Kamala in about a year.
Right, because I was like, she finally came out. She probably came out because she was having flashbacks. Because what if this law was around when she was in college, according to Judge Joe Brown, that she was loose?
Well, I mean, everybody has a past.
Yeah, because he was saying, but her past is a pass and a half.
Nobody is a saint. So
right. The way Judge Joe Brown.
You said Judge Joe Brown?
Judge Joe Brown said this, and I was like, I would go fight him.
Judge Joe Brown, I had to start watching Judge Joe Brown because he was so misogynistic.
Because the way he spoke on Madam Vice President, I would have sent somebody to take him out. It would have been, somebody would have had to poke the situation because he went in.
How did he know? How did he know she was loose? How did he know?
He said that he got friends.
He was there?
That no. He said he was friends with Montel Williams. Mm-hmm. Who was I think one of her exes.
Yeah, she did it, Montel.
Yeah, I don't know who told her, who said, who was talking about her, but that damn Judge Joe Brown.
But Judge Joe Brown messy. He messy.
He was very messy. And I couldn't believe I was used to him watching the show. I didn't really, I see him, do his little judge thing, but the way he was talking, I was like, oh my God.
But Judge Joe Brown be talking a lot of smack. Him, Judge Mathis, they be talking all this smack, and then they have passed it their own. He was in the streets too. Exactly. Right,
but don't be a crackhead around Judge Mathis because
Judge Mathis. I had to start watching him too because you accused
him. And he gets on my nerves. I don't like him after he did what he did to Wendy Williams. Like,
well, he ate Wendy up, but back in the day, Wendy used to eat people up.
Yeah, but that's what she did. I liked when she did it.
So since we're on the topic of Wendy, she recently did an interview with Fat Joe. In this interview, I'm gonna speak on my opinion. I just feel like you can see the early stages of Alzheimer's. She could not stay on topic. She was talking about random things. She'll start talking about one thing and then she'll go into another. And then we're gonna have to talk about what Sherry Shepherd No Shape had to say. But first, let me pull up a clip from the interview where Joe is trying to ask questions, and you're gonna see her go off on a tangent about something else because I don't think she know where she at.
My money was
Hold on, let me get to the right. Let me get to the right spot. What's that? I know I should have had it already prepped. Here we go.
About why you're not in the show. There was a big rumor saying Alzheimer's, that you're forgetting stuff. And could you clear that up for the people? Because you got huge fans that want to know.
I don't mind talking about this. You know, I was in Miami, and then I found out that my money was I don't want to talk too much about that, but let's just say I know what kind of money I have. Unfortunately, I only have $2 and nothing else. Everything is frozen, and some people are involved with this, and so that's what I'm doing right now.
Yeah, but Wendy, I'm trying to say, is it people you trusted that spread the rumor of the Alzheimer's so they could take your money? Is this a money grab?
No, people say things like that. Like maybe I went because I have lymphedema. I told you about my feet. People say, well, I just am ready to go, and where is she? I told you when they froze my money and stopped it, they froze my son's stuff, and we talked about it. I don't want to talk too much about it because I know that a lot of people. How many people will know what you and I are talking about?
I mean, everybody's on here, Wendy. So whatever you say, they gonna run with it. So this ain't like a private, because Wendy calls me privately and talks to me about things, and so you know, but it's private. But now we're doing this. This is an interview type of thing, Wendy. Whatever you say, everybody's tuned in.
By the way, Joan Rivers also gave this to me. This is a very.
Was we talking about Joan Rivers?
Wearing this when she was like somewhere, and she had it at her apartment. And I said, "Wow!" And I said, "Do you mind if I? Because I'm not going to wear that because I don't want to wear that." She goes, I don't want to curse to you, but look, this is what, Joan Rivers. I love her.
Let me ask you a question, Wendy.
So basically, if you have a chance to watch the interview, the whole interview in its entirety, it's a bunch of Fat Joe trying to ask questions. Wendy is somewhere in La La Land and talking about Joan Rivers, who's been dead for almost 10 years.
Wow.
Really, there were worse parts in there. There was a part where she said that she's returning to the Wendy Williams show soon, and she's
I did see a clip of that, and I thought that maybe she was putting it out there because a lot of times when celebrities want things to happen, they just put it out there, so they think that it'll be an overwhelming response to be like, yeah, Wendy's coming back, we expected her, so the network would have no other choice to be like, okay, we got this overwhelming crowd that wants you back. Will you come back? So I think that's what she was hoping for. But Wendy,
I think she's mental. I think she's going through some mental issues right now.
But Tasha K did report. I think it was like maybe 2 years ago that she had something wrong with her brain and she was having thing, and that's why she was forgetting stuff and everything before it even happened.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Tasha K did report this a long time ago, and now it's just resurfacing. Because you remember a few years ago, it wasn't too long ago, when she passed out on live TV when she was in that outfit that
the Statue of Liberty, yeah.
So even that should have been a real pause for the network, and they should have given her like a break. She came right back and did the show, and she was back the following week. They should have gave her a break.
And she had so much stuff. Like I really feel bad for Wendy. Genuinely, I really feel bad for her because she has so much. Like no one deserved that. Like she had, she's passing out the lymphedema. She had her feet. She's looking like the elephant woman. She, bad enough she lives her life shaped like a uppercase P. Like it's just a lot.
Yeah. And I think she's going through it. She doesn't have the right people around her.
Your husband leaves you has a baby by the woman that you allowed him to cheat with for years. You allowed this hoe to sleep with your husband, and she had the nerve to have a baby by him. And then the husband leaves you. Your mother passes away. The show, it's a lot. Then you was escape to a rehab so you could go think like, oh my God.
What? Go ahead. What you were saying?
She escaped to the rehab. So, she said she went on purpose so she could clear her head. But that's a lot to be confined and trapped in a rehab and you can't go out. You only escape to go to the show. You're thinking about your husband. You're driving down the street to find out your husband bought a house that's right down the block from you and they got a dog. Because remember one time Wendy had a dog, that big dog?
Yes, she did.
She got rid of the dog when she found out that Serena and them had a dog. She said, oh, you trying to have a dog in 2 households? Like, so this is really real. Like, because the dog solidifies the family.
I think she has a lot going on. And what we did not need was Sherri Shepherd because you took her job. You granted somebody had to take it. But if I was Sherri Shepherd, because Wendy did make a comment that she's not watching Sherri Shepherd's show.
Did she?
So she did make a comment during this interview with Fat Joe.
But it was because he asked her, will you be watching the Sherri? She said, no, I don't think I'll be watching. Like she's not, and same like Sherri, let's not get it twisted. The only reason like you were sitting up there and you have your own show is because it was Wendy Williams' formula and somebody slid you in the spot. But you're not going to, I don't think she's going to be able to sustain it all because first of all, she's a lowercase P. We are invested in uppercase P.
I watch Wendy Williams.
But it's still a P regardless.
No, because I'm an uppercase P. I know what an uppercase P feels like. Mm-hmm. So I'm rooting for Wendy, and I will fight Sherri Shepherd. First of all, go take your kid.
You ready to fight?
Yes, I'm ready to fight. She done stole Wendy. I knew she was up to something with them big eyes. Ever since she was on Jamie Foxx show, so I pop your collars. Oh.
Well, she ain't taking care of her kids, so she got extra time.
Right, and look at her sitting there with her ponytail, and now she got Wendy Williams stylist. Her hair even looking better.
Her hair gonna look better. Her show is slated to start in September, but this is Sherri Shepherd's response to Wendy.
She won't be watching your new show. Yeah, I watched Wendy Williams, her live with Fat Joe. Absolutely did. And I did watch that I did hear Wendy say she will not watch me on the new show. And that's okay. I understand. I'm not mad at Wendy. She's going through a lot. I would say that everybody should be praying for Wendy right now. I'm very concerned. I'm really, truly concerned about her.
Catch her in the street?
Because I don't feel like there's anybody over there protecting her. And it's really hard when there's no protection around you and you just have people hang on. So, yeah. But I'm not mad at Wendy because she won't watch my show. If you was worried about everybody that don't like you or not going to watch you, you'd be, I already got it broken. I can't take on no more stress. So
that was her talking about that.
We got to pull Sherri up. So I got to have a word with Sherri. Pull that picture of Sherri up. Because Sherri out here. Because Sherri is loose as a goose. You saw all the shade she's trying to throw to me. She's alone when your husband leaves. She has no husband.
Well, I don't think she said she has no husband.
She said that she has nobody. She did mention her husband. If you listen to the interview first, she said she has nobody. She doesn't have her husband. She done her mother, and then she said all she has is that son of hers that's 20-something, and I think he's in college to take care of her. Because I was like, the way she was trying to shade Wendy, like down to after you stole this woman's job.
The ice cream cone.
She looked like a double. This is Sherri Shepherd right here. That's her. That's her. She look like a double scoop ice cream cone with her lowercase p. We are uppercase p's, lady. We fight lowercase p's.
Lord have mercy. You're
You
concerned,
need to go take care of your kid.
you're concerned, but you're stealing people's job. I don't think Wendy really looking at Wendy in this interview. If you just sit down and watch it, there's no way that she can do a show. She was on there forgetting stuff. Even like when she was last on there, she could remember the stories. She was getting people name mixed up. And Norman was doing the show. It should have been the Norman show because
Norman was sitting there with his teeth. He was like, I'm like, Norman, I know you're making enough money to go get the bleach.
What you saying? His teeth wasn't clean?
No, he was sitting there looking like he ate a bar of cheese, like a whole brick of cheese before the show. I was like, Norman, like you make too much money for this.
So Cleopatra, you're saying that Wendy's team is not going to be working on the Sherry show? I thought that the same production crew was going to stay around. If that was my friend, I wouldn't take her nor space. Money can be evil, shame. I mean, I think that Kevin is taking control of her money, and Tommy, her brother. Both of them are invested in her money. But I don't think that Norman was holding it down. The last few
because she wasn't remembering anything. Norman was
reminding her what she was supposed to talk about, the stories, and who did
she
what.
Would just throw it to him. Hey, right, Norman?
Yeah, because she didn't know.
She didn't know what was going on.
And ever since she had that incident, she hasn't been the same. She was getting worse. She was getting worse after that.
I hope nobody put an old root on Wendy, because that elephantitis that was down to her ankles. That looked like some old root work.
It could have been. It could have been.
I said you got to be very careful with these men's and stuff, because these men's, they go sleep with these women, and the women want your spot, and they'll mess you up because they want your spot.
I think also what we're seeing is karma working. You know, we saw it with Kevin, Kamisha, Samuels. We're gonna see Kamisha allegedly, because allegedly they said you had a double lifestyle.
I believe it.
That's what they're saying, but I'm waiting for more evidence to come out. But they're saying that you was dibbling and dabbling, and yeah,
because the way he slung that pouch around his shoulder area, like
he loved the man purse.
Like the way he had it, like
purse. He had a purse.
I was like, he made me want to go get one. Like, that look good.
So that's that on that. We're gonna, shout out to Wendy. Hope she gets better soon.
Yeah, I hope she gets better. Not even soon. I just hope she gets better, because
I hope she gets better, and so she can. I can tell that she's going through something, and
and they say that she's asking for $100 million or something for a podcast, and that the podcast company is a little skeptical about doing business with her because she may be uninsurable.
Right, because she's mentally not all the way there right now, and I feel like it's okay to step out of the spotlight when you need to. So who needs to step out the spotlight? Danny Lee recently did an interview with Angie Ortiz.
This yellow bone.
I think it was Angie Ortiz that she did the interview with.
Angie Martinez.
And she's sitting down with another yellow bone talking about she shouldn't have did the yellow bone song. She's sorry. She wants forgiveness.
You said she was sitting down with another yellow bone?
Yeah, she was sitting next to another yellow bone, saying that she's sorry. She wants y'all to invite her back to the cookout. So do y'all forgive her? Here she go right here. Hold on.
I just want to say to everybody that I'm super sorry, because it just was a mistake. I'm a Dominican woman. I have family members that are dark skinned. My daughter's a Black girl. Like, it just was, to even speak on skin tone, like, I realized how messed up that is now.
Did you have no idea of that before?
I didn't have no idea of it, but I don't think I wrote the song intentionally to be a praise of light skins or anything. So it was just kind of I don't know. I just think I wasn't really thinking. It was very ignorant. it was definitely a learning lesson for me, and I just want to say.
So some people was asking, who is this? This is the baby's baby mama. She made a song about. She made a song about being a yellow bone, and yellow bone is what he want. And she's basically making it seem like light skinned girls were preferred over everybody else, and everybody fall back because the light skinned girls in the room, and they're gonna take it, man. So I'm not gonna play the song.
Yeah, she made it to disrespect his baby mother. His baby mother is a darker toned woman.
Yeah, she didn't apologize for that. That's my thing is you made this to attack the other dark skinned baby mom. So, but you didn't apologize for that, and you didn't apologize for being petty and childish because it backfired on you. Because if it didn't backfire and it was a #1 hit, you would not be apologizing.
This is sad. This is a sad case. Sad.
Yeah,
This is exactly what she gets, and she looks foolish in here with this interview.
But she probably is blacker than you because a lot of Dominican people for some reason don't like to claim the fact that they have African heritage.
Yeah, they're African. Like
they don't. A lot of people in like Cuba don't want to claim that they're black, or Puerto Rico. Some of them don't want to claim their Afro side.
Right.
But it's a lot of mixture when you go to that part of the country. There was a lot of mixture in between black people, Spaniards, native, Aztec people. So
yes,
it was a lot of mixture. But she has some black in her somewhere, I believe. But she's not fully black.
Yeah, and she was trying to keep that black in her when she made this song.
Yeah, she loved it.
She
when
thought
it
she was going to keep that black in her. But what did you think was going to happen? You and your baby was about to get kicked out. Like
that was embarrassing for you to
kick
the baby mama and the child out at the same time, and you don't care about the baby.
But it was more embarrassing that she tried to stay because I would have wrapped even if I didn't have nowhere to go, I would have took the sheet, wrapped my baby up, and we'd have been downstairs on the curb, just on the curb, like.
So
crying.
Y'all not forgive her? I'm gonna ask the chat. Do y'all forgive her? Y'all letting her back in the cookout, or what's going on with that? What do you think, Mason? Are we letting her back?
Nope. She's gone.
Y'all don't have forgiveness in y'all heart?
Nope.
Speaking of mothers, since we just had Mother's Day come up, let me pull up the best mom ever. Let me see where she at.
Is Tokyo?
Who? Tokyo? Oh no, we have a better mom here.
Chris Jenner? Not
Chris. This mom has really been, putting in work in the streets. So I want to talk about Ari Fletcher for a second.
Ooh.
And this video that went viral.
Funky booty.
A lot of people felt different ways about this, but I'm gonna share my opinion.
But this is a double mama because that's her mother in the background, I think.
Is that the grandmama that she was twerking?
Yes.
She was
taking her mama.
She was taking on her mama?
Yeah, I believe so. Don't quote me on this. I think it's her mother. I think it is her mother. Because I saw a thing that's like, Ari's mom really knows how to party too.
Yeah, Cleo, I take it there sometimes. We getting real good at Snipe tonight. So this whole thing... Airhead Curry leaving her baby in the car. Yeah. Did you hear about that?
Yeah.
Moms, I didn't really see the story a lot, but I guess she left the baby in the car. Well, I don't know where she was doing. Martell's mistress left the baby in the car. Hopefully the windows was down a little bit.
Yeah, I think she was on live when she left them in the car.
So she left the baby in the car to go live. But we're going to talk about her after we talk about Ari. So this is one of the best moms of the year. Twerking, I guess, on her mama in front of her child. And a lot of people were saying... Is
this a club?
I don't know if it's somebody's birthday party or what. But I just feel personally, as a mother... If you're going to be dancing or whatever, that's fine. But not in front of the kids.
Right. In that fashion?
Yeah, because you don't think they're looking, but they're looking.
Right.
They're looking, and if you
Like
have young
he
girls,
stopped. You saw me like,
mhm. If you have young girls, I mean, they're gonna be doing stuff like this at elementary school. You think these kids not fast? I know what it was like in school, and these kids be into everything.
when
So
did young women lose respect for themselves? It's like I know it was video girls before, back it was video girls, but it wasn't like this. This is like so disgusting.
I mean, my goodness, it's like the class has gone out the window. We're
Yeah, it's
not
like so like trashy and disgusting. And then this is why the young men are acting the way they're acting towards them. Look how you carry yourself. Look what you're doing.
because the mamas out here acting the fool.
Isn't that the same girl who said that basically her boyfriend, she wants her boyfriend to pull a gun out on her?
Did she say that? I think she did say that. She did say something. If she's trying to leave the relationship, if he don't put out a gun on you, then he don't really love you. I remember that. It was something to that effect.
Yeah, like girl. That's that applehead girl with that big face. That's that Ari with that big apple face.
Yeah, I call her applehead.
Yeah, she's just an applehead.
So I was looking up what's Martell baby mama name?
And what in their and the people's standards of what they find attractive and like this flat apple faced girl is not like.
Well, her face to me looks like she's had a lot of work done.
She look easy to draw. Let's say that. She look real easy to draw.
So this is the mistress. I guess we had to go to a special page to get this information. So this is the mistress. Y'all know what she looks like. The Martell's mistress. She's the one on the left. Hold on, let me make sure it does what it's supposed to do. She's the one on the left. She allegedly left her baby in the car in the hot sun, and it gets hot down here in the South. So many kids lose their lives each year. Every year I hear about babies being killed by the parents leaving them in the car. One time, I remember this story. This lady was going on an interview and she left her kids in the car and she was arrested. A lot of people are leaving their kids in the car. At least had an air conditioning on, lock the door, or let the windows down.
Yeah, crack a window. Like
just let the windows down or something. Just don't leave your kids out in the hot sun to bake.
How can you just leave a child in a car like that? That's crazy to me. I don't know.
It happens all the time. People get so caught up in what they're doing that they forget that they have kids. And I feel like that's why we needed Roe v. Wade, because everybody don't need to be a parent.
Right. And this is going to cause, like, they don't even understand what they're doing. Like, this is going to cause a lot of abused kids.
Thank you. Because I was like, what is her name? Because I thought it was Adrian.
Yeah, Ariane Curry. I thought you just used to call her coleslaw.
I was like, what is her actual name? Because everybody calls her something else.
Yeah, coleslaw, side dish.
But I know Martell is hurting that he lost Mel and got this baby mama who can't even remember to get her child out the car.
And that was such a downgrade. Like, if you're gonna cheat up. Don't cheat down. No,
they never cheat up. They always cheat down because the down is what's easier. So they never cheat up.
But if you're gonna risk it all.
She's happy that she's been in pictures and photos with Martell, and here she is with her lips poked out, like she's happy to be number 2 or number 3. Because I'm sure he messing with other people too.
Right.
Let me say that. Let me see it. Here she is with him in the elevator. You got to make sure you're seen. Here she go with her lips. I guess they're going on dates, and she want to let people know that she not the side piece no more, and she done moved up in the world. But she's still not gonna be on the show.
I think they should let her on. Well, they didn't mention her anymore. Tisha tried to mention her in the beginning of the season. Marceau shut that down. So, but if they mention her one more time, she needs to be on the show.
Tisha mentions her only to hurt Mel.
Right.
So that's why she pulled that Team Wife thing when she wore that Team Wife shirt. I saw that pettiness coming from a mile away. You know, that was very childish of her. And, you know, it just a huge turnoff for me.
It was petty. But, you know, that's what Tisha gonna do. Tisha gonna do as Tisha does.
The last case I wanted to talk about before we open the doors to the church is Young Thug and Gunna. They was arrested the other day in Atlanta on, let me see. They were arrested on gang-related charges.
And they said it's YSL?
YSL, Young Slime Life.
I thought YSL stood for Yves Saint Laurent.
So
and all the time when they was saying YSL, and I'm like, yes, I was condoning gang activity.
So if you live in Atlanta and you've been downtown, you've probably seen that there's an increased graffiti. There's a lot of gang graffiti on the street signs, on the bridges in Atlanta, and a lot of them say slime and a lot of them say other things, but I know how I've seen slime a few times. So that was his gang.
This is like a blood gang.
So they are a side group from the blood gang.
Oh, so they are a fraction of the gang.
They are a subgroup.
Okay.
A gang from the blood gang. So I guess they bloods. And if you lived in Atlanta, you noticed that there, even on the streets, all the street signs, under the bridges, there's been a lot of graffiti and gang activity. The gang activity in Atlanta has increased. A lot of people getting killed. Y'all keep coming down here and going to these clubs and starting these fights with people and stuff, and people getting shot at the club every day. So it's like,
oh my God, you got to tell me where not to go because I'll be in Atlanta in August.
Yeah, it's some places that are nice, but it's other places that always seem to have drama, and you want to stay away from those people. It is his record label. It's his record label and his gang.
I saw a video of his father because his father was like, "That's my boy," and I'm going to.
His father is saying that he's innocent. This is Young Thug being arrested. She's got on red bottoms. It looks like she's being arrested. She was arrested like a little while back.
Someone else is being arrested with him? A female?
No, I was referring to Young Thug because you know he like to wear dresses and stuff.
Because I'm like, wait, let me see. Isn't that the one that was is that the one that was with Jocelyn?
Who?
Was it Young Thug?
No, it wasn't Young Thug. It was a Young Thug. It was another rapper. It was
another young person, a young something.
I forget his name, but it was a Young Thug. I know what you're thinking about, but it was a Young Thug.
Okay.
So this is the news report of him being arrested.
So I am fairly linked to a lot of things. But you know, it's up to us to prove. I'm gonna fight for him to the end. I'm his father. That's what I do.
What is YSL?
It's a business. It's a record label.
It is also a business and the record label. YSL is an acronym for Young Slime Life, and it is a hybrid gang that operates here in Atlanta, and it's an affiliate of the Blood Gang.
I think my son has been fairly linked to a lot of things. But you know, it's up to us to prove. I'm gonna fight for him to the end.
So of course he's gonna defend his child, but Young Thug is not getting out of jail anytime soon.
This is a sad case. Like when you get
no, go ahead.
I guess rap is not paying what it used to.
My thing is, why you gotta be so involved in the life? Why can't you just do your music and just be that? But you gotta be.
A lot of time when they join these gangs and stuff like that, it's easier said than done. Like, When they join those gangs and stuff, it's really serious. Like they take that thing real serious. Like, and so even whoever's their hierarchy, who's over them, whatever, and he probably got to give like a certain percentage of his money to the gang.
The same thing
keep making money for them, because some they have earners, they have some that makes money to keep making money for them. Sometimes they just set out and they start record labels or have rappers or whatever and have them rap to make money for the organization.
Yeah, and they use that money to they embezzle
their
drugs and all this other stuff. But you're using the celebrity as the scapegoat. It was the same thing that was going on with Tekashi 6ix9ine. He was doing that too, but he snitched on everybody. That's my thing with him.
Well, I saw that coming when he was
Young Dro. It was Young Dro.
Oh, Young Dro with Jocelyn.
It was Young Dro. I was like, I knew it was a Young Thug because Young Thug don't even like that. He don't like Jocelyn like that. This is what Young Thug likes to do on the yard. So I know that he's gonna run the yard. He's gonna make sure everybody is doing what it's supposed to do. And that's
I can't. I can't. No, I'm just trying to picture him in jail. Like,
I wonder how it's gonna be for him in there because he ain't getting out anytime soon. So he gonna have to fall into position.
Well, he may get comfortable.
He probably is.
He's gonna have to fall into position.
He's gonna have to fall into position, and
not on his face.
This is probably what he's doing while he's in there right now. So I'm pretty sure he's in population by now, and he has his roommate and everything set up. You know, allegedly, we had the alleged thing up all night, but he's in jail. He's not getting out because they're trying to get a RICO charge on him. There are 42.
What you said, bent over just like that. Yep, he gonna fall.
Yep, and your favorite color, thick girl, your favorite color. So I'm gonna invite y'all to come on.
You know, I wanted to discuss one more thing. Did you hear about Ray J and Kim and how he said he would still be with her if she didn't rob his family?
I heard that, and I'm sick of Kim, Ray J, Kanye, all of them. I'm sick of them. All of them want to be. Ray J says stuff because he knows that it's gonna be in the news. It's gonna be on the blogs because
I think at this point, I think he's just tired of being the scapegoat because, like he said, a lot of people, like rappers, singers, or celebrities, are getting canceled in their latter years, and now the little things that she's saying about him, people are taking more serious. Like now, before it wasn't all this fat shaming and all this stuff or whatever like that. So I think he's just standing up for himself, telling his truth.
Yeah, Gunna had warrants out, and they've been working on this for a while. The GBI has been watching for a while. They arrested Young Thug a few years back, but those charges didn't stick. I'm pretty sure that they're gonna make it stick this time because they are trying to get a RICO charge, and y'all know RICO charge.
Yes, and then
is years. Like you're not getting out.
Yeah. See, because now you're going to get charged with the crimes of the gang.
Yeah,
that's when it goes down to RICO.
They're trying to take the whole gang down.
Yeah, and then if you get found as the head or anything, you're getting charged for
the mistress,
the activity.
Yeah, if you're the mistress of the gang or the bottom B of the gang,
he's definitely the bottom B.
You're definitely going to be arrested as well. You have way too much information.
But you're going to get charged for everything that the organization did. Like even if you wasn't even there and you didn't know you didn't have anything to do with it, you're getting charged with it.
Hey, thick girl.
Hey y'all, shit, but 56 charges, you might as well. I don't give a damn if you get charged with everything or not. 56 is enough.
Mm-hmm. They trying to make it stick.
That's a nice color lipstick. Do you think that's CoverGirl or L'Oreal?
Is it Fenty?
Well, that's beauty. Child, that's corner store, beauty store.
Oh, you said it's Wet n Wild?
Yeah, the cheaper one, the one that don't nobody know what it is. That's the Kiss. That's the Kiss brand.
Q said something.
You say he's a bottom? No.
That's what Q said.
He may
The
be
sad
pretty.
part is the baby mama just got killed.
I
Now
heard
he in
about
jail.
So wait, this is the same gentleman who baby mother was murdered at that skating rink?
Yep.
After leaving that skate party or something?
Yep.
I just feel like when things like this happen, I don't feel like it's an accident. I feel
Yeah, like wow, this is really
I feel like
connecting a lot of dots.
when you do certain things, sometimes the devil comes back to collect. And when he collect, I mean, you gotta pay the pipe.
Yeah, so this incident with his baby mother being murdered, so this may not be random.
And they said it wasn't, but for the reason they said it was a hit. They said they tried to make it seem like it was over a bowling. Yeah, but they said it was, yeah. I guess they couldn't get him. They found her. I don't know.
That is true. Sometimes people send messages like that.
Yeah, all I know is the damn kids are the ones that's being left to fend for their goddamn selves.
It's just like these kids are going to be left to fend for themselves if they mess up with these abortion laws.
But that's what I'm saying. Everybody don't need to be a parent.
Yeah.
I'm thinking you need a questionnaire or something. You need to fill out some stuff before you are able to let your ovaries reproduce, because it's not like when we were having kids. Goddamn, I think we were the last generation of the same people. I don't know what the fuck is going on, but people leaving their kids in cars and letting their kids overdose on fentanyl because you too dumb to clean up your knock. Like, it's just stupid stuff.
I just pulled up another collection from.
Child, I am so tired of these men not knowing what they are.
What he got on?
You call them gay.
This
you
is
wrong.
He's supposedly not, but I think that's a leopard print dress.
I like that.
Then I see a crop top with.
You would look cute in that black one, Mace.
Yeah,
but
I got that skirt. That pleather, that skirt right there. I don't like the top, but I got that skirt. I think I got that skirt.
I think you can make the top work. You can make it work.
It's too much, like, because when you wear the pleather, you can't have pleather on pleather. Like what he did, that's a fashion.
Sweating like shit.
That's a faux pas. You can't wear pleather on pleather. You got to have the pleather.
His titties are sweating and his balls.
So how you feel like he gonna be in jail? You feel like he gonna handle it well, or do you feel
bottoms
like
up, face down, ass up? I think he go. Let me see you put them things, tuck the through the brown. Yeah, that's how he gonna
be. That was my song.
The hell.
He probably having a carnival right about now.
Everybody getting a ride. And ain't nobody falling off either.
They falling in.
I'ma dive in. All that.
What do you think about any of the topics that we talked about tonight?
Child, a yellow bone is dumb as fuck.
Mm-hmm.
Ignorant ass heifer. She ain't even ignorant. She ignorant. Like I put in the she ignorant as hell. And did y'all see Angie was not letting up off her ass either? Angie was like, okay, she got another question. So are you telling me you didn't know? So how do you feel now?
What she was doing. She knew what
exactly.
she was doing.
And I'm glad she did. I'm glad Angie was pressing her ass, and she told me, well, I just don't. You ain't got no answer because it was ignorant as fuck. How you not gonna know about colorism? You're a whole grown woman.
And then if she wasn't going for the colorism angle, and she just wanted to rep who she was, she could have just been like, "I'm a yellow bone," and talk about herself. You said. It's okay if you want to call yourself a yellow bone and you want to big yourself up and be like, I'm a yellow bone, but when you put in the context of yellow bone is what he wants.
Because the other girl is dark skinned.
Right. You're trying to play on the colorism. Mm-hmm. Like that's not right. And what she did wasn't right. And that's why I ain't no fear or blink no eye when she got kicked out with her and her child.
Her and her brother need to stop putting color in their hair. I do know that. Whatever they're doing, they need to stop.
She looks better with the darker hair than the blonde.
But you are no Marilyn Monroe.
She looks like
no Marilyn Monroe.
Marilyn Monroe. That's what it was.
No, that is Woodstock. She's definitely
that yellow bone.
That's not what he wants.
That is, child. He didn't want her that night. He threw her and the baby out. Like when your baby,
like you and
when
the
your
baby
newborn child gets thrown out, the nigga is done. He is done.
And that's not a good thing. Like I would never throw my child out like in the streets
Ever.
like at 3:00 in the morning.
But I would never sit there and allow some man to throw me and my child. I would have wrapped my baby up in a damn blanket. I would have snatched the sheet off the thing, wrapped my child.
Child, who you and would have took one of his cars and went to the same hotel and got me a room.
Drawers took a stack of money because I know he's niggerish, so he got the stacks of money around because you know he's real niggerish. So I'd have found the stack, went outside with my baby, held the cab. Oh, she upside down.
They would have shot her. They would have shot her and got away with it. I promise you that.
No, the police was there. She should have went in the drawer when the police got there. I don't give a damn. He had to shoot me.
Trying to stay.
He had to shoot me that night because I'm taking that money and I'm getting beef up. She told me she cooked dinner for him that night and everything.
That's a shame. And then he threw you out just because of the other piece can get there.
Wow.
Was she a yellow bone?
Young Dro is gonna be the one using sheets. Young Dro is gonna have all them damn prison sheets, fucking taping them together, making dresses and skirts and things. They better watch their sheet and count.
Yeah, but he gonna get real creative in jail. I want to see the outfit.
Yes, he gonna be using all the sheets and the towels and the wash rags,
but he
making him some
real
shirts.
creative in jail, and I want to see the outfits.
I want to see the
You
outfits.
saw that other man had the clothing line while he was in jail. Oh, he about to have a whole woman's line.
Oh yeah, the guy he sent some clothes to Wendy, I think.
Yeah, but he had a male line.
Did you see the guy who made women dolls in jail, like mermaid? They were like mermaids.
Yeah,
that was so nasty. Like he made dolls out of pillowcases of women, and they look dirty. All of the dolls look dirty, and they ran.
Oh, they were dirty. Believe me, they had some extracurricular activities on them.
Yeah, them dolls was probably.
You shine the blue light on those dolls. Believe
it's
me,
gonna light up like Christmas.
Like he made them to shape like a woman. Some of them he made them look like mermaids, but them dolls look so dirty.
The sad part is they don't get creative until they go to jail. All these skills y'all be finding y'all got when y'all in jail. Why you ain't using when you was on the street?
Because they was too busy.
Because when you in jail, that's all you have to do.
Yeah, the creative people, you have nothing to do.
And put on makeup with your. They have to use color pencils to do the makeup in jail. So he's gonna be using color pencils.
Yeah, but even they get real creative. They use construction paper. They wet it a little bit, like take the color off the construction paper to make a little rouge for the cheekbones.
But my thing is, they go to jail multiple times. So you mean to tell me, in all them times, you ain't all them skills you got when you came home, you couldn't put one of them to use?
Yeah,
not one.
Positive, for a positive.
They can't. Yeah, they're not going to be positive. You know that.
Ari need to go to jail. Because why your child in the club?
Right. Lock her up and lock her ass up separately.
There was a petition to take her children and give them to the baby dad, give them to G Herbo.
Because isn't that the one that's with Fabulous Stepdaughter?
Fabulous Stepdaughter?
I think it is.
Tiana something, I think her name is Emily's daughter.
I think it is.
Yeah, he's with Emily's daughter. I think they have their second child right now.
Oh, he's with Emily's daughter.
Yeah, because I didn't realize that was her when they was like, she's quite when Ari was flipping on the thing like, oh, such and such, and my son doesn't.
Yeah, talk about her not wanting her kids around the girl.
And real baby mama ish, like
because there was something that happened where the baby was hurt at her house.
Yeah, it was something.
Injured.
Yeah, she probably
get hurt. That's what happened.
That baby probably got hurt.
What the fuck you think gonna happen in the club with bottles and
taking
drunk
your ass
people?
like this in front of this child? Imagine what that little boy do.
I'm surprised the baby wasn't twerking with her. I'm just surprised because the kids they be twerking at their age.
But I'm saying, but you know how kids with a mama like that, the kid is bad. So if your child got yoked up, like that's probably what's happened. She probably yoked that kid up one good time. Like,
if my
I told you sit your ass down.
Right.
How do you respect
your mama and your grandmama? The hell, your mama and grandma, your mama twerking on your grandmama, and you horrible. At the club with them.
That's horrible and disgusting.
But you don't want G Herbo's girlfriend to be around them, but so you take them to the club. What the fuck logic does that make?
He shouldn't even been there. Like, even if it's a birthday party or whatever, it just looked like too much of an adult atmosphere for that child to be there.
Yeah, that child did not need to be there.
Yeah,
So
just
I see people smoking hookah,
private, and you close the thing out.
They probably smoking weed too, and
I see
the same
people
thing like
smoking
DJ
hookah.
Khaled's son in the club. Like,
they drinking. That baby get hit in the head with something, then what?
The only
Somebody
thing
stumble over that baby, then what?
yeah, because the way she's shaking them ass, like he could get hit with flying silicone.
She's not even paying that baby no attention. Nobody is paying that baby any attention.
That baby could walk.
She didn't take the nanny with her. She just left the nanny at home.
You should have left the child at home. Not even. You should have left
the
nanny
probably
home.
over there twerking with her. I wouldn't be surprised if the nanny over there twerking too. This is the ghettoest shit I've ever seen in my life.
Might as well. What do you
These
think?
girls get lipo just to be able to twerk. Like,
I thought the object of getting money and stuff, especially when you come from a less fortunate community, is to upgrade or level up.
That's what it used to be.
And now it's just to get more ghetto, to get more.
Yes. Yes, it's to go to the club and throw your money at people. That's what they get rich for.
Like that, even a public figure like that.
She looks down on everybody else a lot. She looks down on people until she needs help, and then she be like, "Pray for me," and then
Child, she probably got roaches. I wouldn't be surprised.
Because she don't look like she
clean nothing.
She giving the bed bugs. She giving the old.
When she take that white outfit off, when she turn it inside out, I bet it's brown. I don't trust nobody to do all that. No, you just nasty.
Yeah, and then or just loose and just less funky. Like I just smell it through the screen. Like
ain't got no drawers on. Just nasty.
Jiggling, just like oh my god, all types of secretion in the middle of them pants. Oh my god.
Hey girl, what do you think about Kamisha Samuels passing?
Ding dong, the witch is dead.
Pling. But it look like he's throwing some fairy dust on you, like.
Yeah.
But what do you think about
his heart gave out because he was in shock of him being with a woman. That's what his heart it just gave out. It was too much shock for his system, and he didn't. And his body just ain't know what the fuck to do. And then you with a woman that you didn't even know her name,
right?
But and you on YouTube with 1 million subscribers and you broke. You not only did you die broke.
Never see someone die like the color purple in real life. Like I always always wanted to say that, like how he died.
on top of me.
But people are saying that he was making a lot of money on YouTube. He was getting a lot of super chats. So he wasn't.
Yes,
broke.
and he was spending it all on the hoe. He was spending it all. That girl, I guarantee they just looked in that girl pocketbook. She had some money in there.
No, let me tell you something. Kamisha is an old school queen, hunty. She was shopping. The money is in the closet. She was shopping down to the bone because, like, we shop till we broke. We be like, we don't got nothing for the next 5 years.
But
this man was nothing but a well-dressed shock jock.
Yes,
I feel like he looked decent.
The money's in the closet.
I didn't feel like he wore a lot of fashionable clothes. I mean, just because it's expensive doesn't mean that it's fashionable. I just felt like
he thought it was fashionable.
He spent more money on the ambiance of his video than he did on the fashion.
Right, because he likes the look. He likes the aesthetic of things. You could tell he's a classy.
You can tell by that picture. He likes the look. He likes the aesthetic. He wants
he's very, he's a classy one. Like, he's like.
He looked like he just threw a pinch of salt over his shoulder.
No, that was fairy dust. That was definitely fairy dust. It wasn't salt. It was fairy dust.
But allegedly, he died with a lot of rumors circulating around him and his money and the woman. Of course, it wasn't a black woman he was with. It was
exactly. He lived with a lot of rumors around him, so he would die the same way.
There's a lot of rumors. So people saying it's transgender. Some people saying it's secret accounts out here. Some people is saying that he's hiding money from the baby mama.
Shit, well, he better hurry up and let them find that money so they can bury his ass. Did he forget about that part?
I'm sure Kamisha used to always be at Lennox because that's where they like to go.
This is ridiculous. That picture is something else. That's what
I'm gonna always find the best picture for You know,
Child, it is the picture for me.
this is
Is
it.
that fingernail polish behind him? Is that roll? Don't that look like rolls of fingernail polish like it be at the nail salon
It probably
behind him?
is. I think they should use this for the cover of the
The
program.
obituary.
Yeah, they use this for the program, and then they should have the wings coming out the side and him just sitting sassy. I think that's what they should do. It had a cloud.
Let Shady do the invitation. Let Shady do the obituaries. He got a whole thing. He already got it printed out.
Yeah,
All you
yeah,
gotta
we
do is
got.
just
Yeah,
pay.
we
You
need
waiting
to
for the
get the wings.
payment.
We need to get the wings printed and get some clouds in there, and then we're gonna use this picture because this is the best picture I ever seen. I mean,
That thing is saying, yes, I died, but I died happy.
I died like I wanted to die, and T.I. going on a rant about people, you know, having something to say. He had a lot to say in life, so of course people are gonna have a lot to say about him.
Nigga, T.I., we don't need to worry about what we gonna say when your ass goes. They fucking all your bullshit. Shut up and mind your business, sir. Was he on a long walk when he was talking? Did he
No,
take
he
a
was in
long
his
walk?
car. I think he was in his car when he did that. Let
You
me
would
see.
think they ain't got no furniture in their house. That nigga will not take a video in his house.
Because he got chains and whips and stuff in there, you know, and people tied up and, you know,
And roofies.
all that type of stuff. He don't want
The
that
white
shit
van is in the garage.
because all of that has something to it. I don't know what happened with that case that they were doing against him. I haven't heard.
They dismissed it. That's what happened to it. They dismissed it.
They dismissed all the claims from all the women.
Yep. They sure did.
Wow. I don't think that they had a good lawyer though.
They had Tyrone Blackburn.
I don't think he's a good lawyer.
Yellow Pages lawyer.
He's a new
And we ain't
lawyer.
heard from him since.
He's a young lawyer and he's a new lawyer. So
He had Tasha K. They had Tasha K. lawyers.
yeah, but I think Tasha K. lawyers was a little bit better. But
they wasn't too much better than she got all that lady $40 million.
but she was delusional. She kept that going where she could have ended it earlier. She could have ended it way before it got to that point.
Tasha K also, she talked about her lawyers. She did a Yelp review about the same lawyers and gave them a negative review. And those was the same lawyers that she used. So do you think they was going to go hard on her case?
I mean, maybe. I don't know what happened with that case.
Not because at this point, when you read the transcripts, the lawyers didn't even try. The lawyers was like,
fuck her.
Right. Every time it was their chance to cross-examine, they didn't cross. A lot of times they didn't cross.
Not only did the lawyer say F her, her husband said F her too.
Your husband was like, I can't tell her what to do. I don't know.
But he don't wear the pants.
He said he didn't have nothing to do with it. No, he's smart. He's African. He's very smart. He's like.
So here's T.I. defending Kamisha.
Y'all choked up. You know what I'm saying? And grieving the loss of our brother. Guru Kevin Samuels.
I'm a Jess.
You know what I'm saying? Although I did follow his philosophy.
He sure did.
We know.
I didn't agree with it all. Did not agree with it all. Nor like I don't agree with the philosophy. I don't agree with 100% of the philosophy of minimum.
But 99%.
But I recognize truth and honesty and the need for the truth being spoken.
Shut up.
The truth is, you've been growing your hair since the pandemic started, and you still ain't got no damn hang time.
So much.
Cause that hair, them follicles.
You gotta look at yourself, bro.
Yeah, his hairline is struggling.
If it's somebody else,
like George Jefferson,
being released of all.
I'm tired of hearing him talk.
I can't.
You say he moving on up?
Yeah,
the George Jefferson thing going on.
Fish don't fry in the kitchen.
I cannot take him. I know, and I guarantee he had time to make time to sit and watch every video that he watched. You see what he's saying? This is what you're supposed to do.
But
Nigga, your hair don't grow. You can't tell me nothing.
I think
He's giving Woodstock too. We had 2 Woodstocks up here.
You said 2 Woodstocks?
He's definitely giving Woodstock too.
Yes. He's Woodstock number 1. He was the first. He's the original
Woodstock, right?
But
and Martell need to shut up.
Martell?
Yeah, he gonna go at Vivica Fox on her. She's stupid because of what she said about Kevin Samuels.
Martell said
Nigga,
that?
you left your 90 for a 10, so it ain't even 80-20. He left his 90 for a damn 10. So you can't call nobody dumb, sir. She leaving your kid in the car, sir.
He didn't even leave. That's the whole thing. Like, you got caught up and you put yourself in a position where your wife left you
and took all the money with her
and took the builder's license with her.
Your ignorant ass can't even read. You got an open book test. The man highlighted everything you needed to know, and you still don't want to take the test. Nigga, if he ain't on a 3rd grade education level, I don't know who is.
But I thought his oxygen circulation was, cutting off from all them tight suits, and I thought probably he was going to forget. So that's why he didn't want to take the test. But
no, it's open book.
It's been loose now, so it's no excuse.
He can't read. When it's been loose, his clothes still tight. He's still wearing blouses.
Not blouses.
They done went up.
Showing his cleavage.
Like medium. Before they was a small, but now they're a medium.
No, they still cutting all. No, I ain't seen that outfit yet. He's still wearing his sun clothes.
Still cutting off all his circulation.
So I'm going to play quickly what Vivica had to say about Kevin Samuels. I agree with her. Here she goes.
A hypocrite, in my honest opinion. He really was. I didn't find anything about him to be healing. He insulted African-American women on a consistent basis. One of his last stickman was a hypocrite. In my honest opinion, he really was. I didn't find.
She basically was like, bye. So that's basically what a lot of people's opinion was. And you can't get mad at people for that. There's people that did love him and was on his page, religiously gave him money. Sorry, he gone. But,
They better get somebody to bury his ass.
I think he had a GoFundMe. Didn't they have a GoFundMe for him?
I don't know. I ain't looking for nothing about him.
T.I. walking around, telling his mom.
I think his mom created a GoFundMe because allegedly there was no money for the funeral because either he don't have money or it's some secret account. Don't nobody know where it is.
Yeah, that's the thing I feel really bad for. That his mother had to find out via social media. They should have notified her. That was, you don't want it to anybody. You don't want to look on social media.
It was Friday.
They couldn't find her at first. They was trying to find her, and then the news got out before she got a chance to get it. That's what happens when don't nobody like your child.
Mom, because that could be a shock, obviously, because he was 57, so she's an older, woman.
She was older than him. But
yeah, so once you see that could throw a person into shock or anything like that. So that was, that wasn't good. I feel bad for his mother.
He did have heart problems prior to this.
They said he had lymphatic cancer and beat it in his 20s.
Yeah, he's had issues for a while.
Man, they said that man turned
all
blue.
The Red
that
Bulls
man was
wasn't good.
something.
Like drinking them Red Bulls like that.
I believe he was probably took some powder and he was hitting it, and then it was just too much for his heart. It was too much, and he had to leave us with that picture. He had
that pure.
He had to leave us in that picture, gazing at it.
He was throwing the last little bit of coke dust at us.
Nola says, I feel bad for his.
It was just the last little bit of coke dust.
Nola says, I feel bad for his mom, but I'm gonna sit this one out and keep my coin purse closed.
Just like we did for that other dude. Just like the other dude that ain't like black women. Don't play with us because you will need us.
Because when this rumor first came out, I didn't know if it was true or not because, I just didn't know.
I was texting, I was DMing you. I was like, it's true. No, it's not. Hold on. They said his grandfather.
You was, and I was trying. It was a little chaotic during that time until it was confirmed.
Yeah.
He get passed. I was like, I don't want to kill the man that he ain't dead, you know. So I was
Oh my
that's
God.
what I said.
It was funny, but it wasn't funny because around that time I was watching Storm Moreau. I like his channel too. And he was calling the hospitals.
No,
for Kevin.
Nosy Ho called the morgue. I watched, everybody was going crazy. All these blogs was going crazy. Nosy Ho called the morgue on live and asked was Kevin Samuels
was he toe tagged down to the morgue?
And then she asked, well, can you clear your throat if he's there? And then the person at the morgue is like, we cannot confirm or deny. Like, I was like, y'all.
No, I only can imagine. Oh my God, I got to go watch that one because
Nola said the internet always killing somebody.
That's why I put facts or fallacies because I don't know if it's true or not. It wasn't time, so I was like, I don't know if it's true, but they saying Kamisha dead, and then they was calling the morgue. They was calling the police department,
hospital. They was calling his apartment complex. They was calling the news. I'm talking about people ain't never called this many people.
I know Storm Moreau.
We are nosy as hell. Black people are nosy
and messy.
I was too funny. Like, I'm looking for I want to know if I'm looking for someone who was admitted in. So they're like names. He was like Kevin Samuels. They was like, but I think the hospital that he was at, Storm Moreau did call. But I was like, oh my God, this is too funny.
Now they call everybody but his mama. They call every goddamn body.
Because she wasn't gonna tell it. But also about that apartment, come to find out the apartment that Kamisha was staying in was not in her name. It was in somebody else's name.
Yeah, he took all this stuff for bad credit.
They saying that you got bad credit or you owe somebody or I don't know what it is.
Child, he's about to get evicted.
But y'all hit the like button. Hit the like button. Do y'all have anything to say before we close? Anything you want to add?
All I got to say to the young nigga. Let me see you put the thing, shake the fuck through the brown.
Hold on, do it again.
I wanna rock right now.
Yeah, boo.
She ready.
Yo, I feel for you.
They probably gonna play the other one too. They gonna go for it's your birthday. It's your birthday. It's your birthday. It's your birthday.
No, they gonna say, girl, you look good. Won't you pack that
daddy? My mother, won't you back that ass up? Call me Big Daddy.
He backing something, so
he gonna be like, do it like it's my birthday, baby.
Hey, sure. If he do that, if he come out with the do it like, though, he probably gonna say, "Welcome to Vegas, welcome to Vegas, baby. You about to pay me."
I hope he went in there with that purple lip. I really hope he went in there with that purple lip and that eyeshadow.
Right. They better watch their sheets. Just correction officers, count the sheets. This nigga's going to be making dresses and skirts out of your sheets.
His mattress.
I'm telling you, he's not going to hang himself. He's going to be making dresses.
Yeah,
that is contraband. That is contraband.
Y'all know he's the bottom B, so I want to. and shout out to Juicy, who's in the hospital. Hope she has a speedy recovery.
Miss Juicy.
I was glad to hear that she was out the ICU. So that's good news because some people were saying that she wasn't gonna make it. So I'm glad that she's out of the ICU, and I hope she has a speedy recovery. She does have a GoFundMe started by her sister. If y'all wanted to go and donate to that.
But did y'all hear that they stole Apple Watts bed at the hospice, so she couldn't even get to the damn hospice? Like, what's going on with her? She okay?
Is she still in the hospital?
Yeah, they stole her bed. They gave her bed away. She probably been going to hospice. Hospice to get to recoup.
You don't recoup at hospice.
Yeah.
When you go to hospice, that's
permanently.
I mean, not hospice. The other place. The
rehabilitation center.
Yeah, rehabilitation
center. Say, she went about to
because hospice. I was like, whoa. And I was like, this got real serious. Like,
I
why?
was about to say. I was like, she ain't about to recoup nothing, but
Yeah, like at this point, like
hospice is when you go to just be at peace.
yeah, go
and,
yeah.
know,
They just gonna
We
throw you
retract
over.
that statement. We sorry. I didn't mean it. I didn't mean it. I'm still on the goddamn. Let me see you fucking thing. That's what I was still on. Like, goddamn it. Hospice. Goddamn. She going to the place, but they took her damn baby. She ain't going
that
no damn
was
where. She's in the hospital.
Nola asked, "What was that?" That was Young Thug. That was Young Thug. We talked about him earlier. He was arrested on drug charges, and
He's going to
currently.
jail for the rest of his life.
I'm mad. Nola said, "What?"
This is also
that
Young
on the screen?
Thug, Nola. In case you're wondering, this is Young Thug. And
That
knock-kneed ass.
giving me some bedrock realness. Like it's giving me the Flintstones. I'm here for it.
I just wanted you to see what the prison system was getting. So that's what they're getting right now, right about now. That's what they're getting.
Well, Miss Thugger is a stylish one. He's very stylish.
I don't like
Oh,
it.
that's the one that can't talk. That's the one that can't talk. That's the one that be talking that gibberish, right?
Nola said she was scared. I'm pretty sure you were scared, but yeah, it's scary, isn't it? It's real scary, but that's what they're facing.
Yeah,
in jail. That's what they're gonna be looking like.
She's like, what done crawled up on the screen?
Put it back up here. I don't want you to be scared.
What crawled up on the screen?
I don't want you to be scared.
This dude look like a roach with lipstick on and eyeshadow. His dreads are dehydrated as hell.
Yeah, but them lips.
Why is his dreads so dehydrated?
Yeah, just like Lil Wayne's dreads. Like his dreads.
They look like they will fall apart.
Yeah,
if you
his
try to
dreads look like if you touch it, it's gonna fall off.
Yeah, because y'all don't keep them up. Y'all gotta keep them up.
No, but it's a lot of probably bad energy on them dreads. It's time to cut them.
Yeah,
that's you got to cut them and start over.
He gotta have that long.
Oh, well, he gonna get an asymmetric anyway. He gonna cut them.
But he gonna have the high low. You gonna have the.
No.
But he may keep it, just put it in a ponytail, you know, just pull the hair back into the shenyang, and he be ready.
You pull them back, they fall.
You say you pull them.
Had a good line for him in Barbie Dreams. I can't remember what.
Oh yeah, the dress. She was like, because he keeps stealing my clothes, like he keeps stealing my dresses.
I know he is, but no, child, don't give me nightmares. I'm not trying to give you nightmares. I was just trying to give y'all the story of this is what's gonna happen in prison. This is what's going down.
You like to be bent over.
But thank you, Thick Girl, for joining us tonight. We had a good show.
Thank you.
All right, y'all. Y'all be safe.
You too.
Enjoy the rest of y'all week.
See you
And
in the
I
DM.
appreciate you for sending me the stories. I appreciate you.
Yes.
All right, babe. Always.
All right, you have a good evening. Yeah. Nola has been punishing me this week because of my post that I've been putting up this week.
What you did?
Well, you know, in the mornings I like to post something crazy.
Yeah.
So, you know,
I
just
saw you with that what's that girl lady singing?
That from 600 Pound Life.
Oh wait, we got to do a bonus story real quick. What's up with this Jesse Williams?
You talk about the Tamar thing?
Yeah.
That's just Tamar being thirsty on
But they saying that he's down to the Broadway showing it all, and I'm like, I'm not too far. I will go down there.
Allegedly, Tamar has seen it, I guess, because she know what it looked like and how, you know.
No, it's a naked picture floating him around. Somebody snuck because where he's doing his play at on Broadway, you can't bring the phones in for to record. Somebody smuggled the phone in allegedly, but I think it was one of the people that worked there to leak it out for the play to get popular. You understand? So
they took a picture of him getting
they
dressed.
videotaped it. He has a nude shower scene in this play.
That's
so
not
they're
right.
saying
That's
that
not right.
he has a third leg, and they videotaped it, and so the tape leaked out and showed all of his glory. So
you should do people like that.
Yeah, and I think they said that someone snuck the camera in. They usually collect the cameras, you know, at the door so no one can film, especially on the Broadway plays and stuff, because people will film it, you know, and sell it. So they collect the phones. That's what I'm saying. So I think this was more of an inside job. My mind is leading for like PR stunt for them to record it. Because now everybody wants it's sold out. The play is sold out.
Well, now you don't put the band business out there, but whoever did that needs to be caught because you taking video of somebody in the shower. Like that's like
no, he's on stage. You know, he's on stage and he does a nude scene where he's in the shower with another man.
Oh, he does a new scene.
Yeah, it's a shower scene and it's on Broadway and he does it like with another man, but he's like pulling on the man, you know, like I'm bumping against the man.
Is it like a jail scene?
I don't know if it's jail or why he was in the shower, but now I want to see the play. I want to go see it alone.
We're gonna add Thick Girl back on here right before we close. Yeah, hey Thick Girl.
The lies you tell, you will not say that man had a third leg. That man had a baby arm at best. I went to sleep and woke up and picked my phone up, and I don't know why it was on my phone, but it was on my phone, and he got a baby leg at best, a damn rib bone or something. He ain't got no damn whole third leg. That is not a leg.
Send me the picture, cause I didn't see. I'm seeing it in shadows. I want to see the whole thing.
Yeah, it wasn't all that. It wasn't all that. No.
They out here talking about why they don't, you know, they sitting there forgiving him because that was the one that left his wife.
It was ugly. That thing looked sick. I'm sorry.
Wait a minute, I need to see it.
I thought y'all was talking about Tamar and Nene beefing. Oh, because she done went back to that damn David dude. That's what I thought y'all about talking when you said Tamar, but that was not.
We was talking about that post that I posted.
Yeah, Tamar saw the picture, saw the shower scene. It was like hallelujah.
No, that was a baby arm at best. That was not.
Wait, I gotta see it. The picture. All I'm seeing is in shadows because people are going crazy. He almost broke the internet.
Nola said the thing was thinging. So
the thing was thinging.
That's what Nola said.
They said it was thinging and slinging.
That thing was thinging a baby.
The way they acted, they said it was thinging and slinging. I need
to. They thought Nelly was big.
Cleo, who said?
Yeah, thank you, Nola. It was sufficient, but it was not a third leg. It was not.
Nelly, who said that?
Cleo said it was sufficient, not a third leg. So it will do. I guess that's what.
Yeah, it was not a third leg. Thank you. That's all I wanted to say. I said the lie. You was not gonna lie on this internet tonight. Talking about that man had a third leg.
Persuasion in the eyes and black in the thighs.
I didn't see it. I didn't know about it. I thought when Tamar posted it, I thought she was just being thirsty on Twitter.
No, someone stepped in and took a video recording of his shower scene in the play.
All of that.
Yes, and, I woke up. I said, "Why is this on my phone?"
Like I said, I think it's a PR stunt. I think they it was an inside job to make the play popular because now the play sold out.
It's possible. It's possible, but now y'all watching it because y'all nasty. All y'all.
Yeah, now the play sold out, and I want to go down there. I want to.
Love y'all
to come back on Broadway. I'll go see that. Girl. See you, Thick Girl.
I bet.
I don't need elephant trunk, but it's appealing to those of us that they insides where they belong. I mean, it
right. Yeah, I just want to look like that thing, like with Safari and all them retarded people. Like that ain't nothing to play with, but that's something to look at and like because it's abnormal. You're like, what? You know what I'm saying?
If you're getting it on a consistent basis, you will be down.
No, I don't even know how Nicki Minaj is walking around right now. Like, and you was with that.
I don't think Nicki Minaj was hitting it like that on a consistent basis. She didn't even seem to like him that much when they was together.
Yeah, because she did look at him like I just thought he was a hype man. Like
he treated him like an assistant. Like,
yeah, basically. But Erica Mena, I'm like, well, you know.
Well, Erica Mena been around the block. She's
that's what I'm saying, you know. So she you know, something that she needs.
You know, allegedly their divorce is final. So, I'm over Erica Mena. I'm completely over her. So, Mace, do you have anything else to say before we close out?
No, we about covered it all. I just want the baby to, you know, and Danny Lynn to, you know, work out their differences and, you know, and her to stop talking about a yellow bone.
I want to thank Thick Girl for coming on once again. Cleopatra, Q.
Yes, Q, Shar.
Shar was here.
Jay Rucker.
Cece was in here. Nola. Shar, I think I said Shar already.
Yeah, Shar.
And I want to appreciate all of y'all who were here on the live and all of y'all who watched the replay. I enjoyed tonight's episode. It was kind of funny to me. I laughed a lot. So we're looking forward to seeing what happens next week. Some of these stories are continuing, so we'll keep an eye out on it. If you want to send us a story, you can DM me on Instagram at Shadier Room. You can also follow Mace on Instagram as under Mace _ Mero.
Right there.
So find us on Instagram. Y'all be safe.
Yes, and and don't watch Sherry Shepherd.
You said don't watch Sherry Shepherd?
I'm putting a petition. I'm going to make a petition.
Somebody was going to take that job. You can't punish her forever. I mean, I'm just mad at her for not taking care of her kids.
I'm not punishing her about taking a job. I just don't like how when she took the job, you should have just shut up. You know the woman is going through things, as she said. You already was plotting to steal the woman's job. Just sit there and just be quiet. You already seemingly won. You understand? So you shouldn't have said nothing and try to do those digs after you got on the show and praise her and did, oh, Wendy and such to suck her audience in because we thought you were friends of Wendy. We didn't know what you were up to.
I agree. It was probably best for her not to say anything.
Double scoop cone.
But she did. So we're going to stay on top of it. And I hope Wendy, gets better with her mental health. But I don't think she needs to focus on trying to get back on TV. Focus on yourself first.
Right.
Stop focusing, trying to get back in the spotlight because it's not a good look right now. Just focus on what you got going on.
Yeah, because the more she talks, this is not good for her case.
It's not.
Yeah, just be quiet.
She still has a case pending. So
yeah, so this is not good. Just be quiet because you're bringing up Joan Rivers.
Be quiet. So So this has been another episode of Let's Get Into It. Y'all be safe. Have a good one, and we'll see y'all next time.
Bye.
Bye, y'all.